Ladies and gentlemen, welcome 2020-2021 District Executive Committee meeting. Now it's call to order. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our first DEC meeting. I'm the District Director Yusuke Hoshi, and I'm very happy to have a precious moment and precious 1 year big journey with you. So today we will have lots of ideas and strategies and plan to have a more impact on our District Japan Toastmasters District 76. So imagine as an area director or division director or senior officers, your achievement will go high and that inspire many members and Toastmasters brand. Well, that will be really precious. And my wish is, and this experience for this year will contribute to your own career and your own personal growth. My mission is to have a precious time with you and have a growth together for you and for us and for our district. So let's enjoy and have a wonderful, precious time together. In my part, I will explain a little bit more about myself and my wish and my why as being a Toastmasters, as a district officer. But now let's go into having an opening remarks and reading the district mission and quorum confirmation and adoption of agenda. Okay, now let's proceed. Read the district mission. So we are Toastmasters International have a district mission that is universal to every district, and that is here. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. Build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. 新しいクラブを作り、すべてのクラブが卓越した成果を上げる支援をする。Well, I will delve into a little bit about the district mission deeper later, but this is a mission that we have and we collaborate together towards our goal. And next, roll call and confirmation and quorum. Now, join me welcoming Administration Manager Hirohiko Kashiwagi for confirm the quorum.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Here I report the members and the attendees of this meeting. For District Executive Committee meetings, the quorum is a majority of its members. The total number of District Executive Committee members is 71. A majority is 36. The current number of attendees is 67. Therefore, a quorum is present. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Administration Manager Kashiwagi. Wow, we have 71 DEC members, so major and so big. And thank you very much for your participation. And your participation, well, I'm sure ensure our growth for every club. Thank you so much for your participation. And now, before going to installation ceremony, we have today we have a special guest. We, as a District 76, needs coordinated and collaborative support from our region. We are in region 14, China, Korea, Taiwan, Philippines, and also Japan. Our district and this district are well united in as a region 14. And now today we have a special guest as a region advisor. And well, she's a wonderful Toastmasters that has a huge well experience and wonderful leadership that demonstrate you and energetic and expertise of Toastmasters journey. So join me welcoming our region advisor, Mercy Gensley.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning, District 76. Thank you so much for inviting me to attend your deck training today and your council meeting. I'm so excited to get to work with you all as the Region 14 advisor throughout this year. My role as Region 14 advisor is to support you in achieving your goals and your mission and your vision. So I look forward to working with your leaders, with you as area and division directors, and with your trio team and your executive officers in helping to accomplish District 76's mission this year. You guys had a great year this year, and I'm looking forward to building more upon that in the years to come. I'm calling in now from Seoul, South Korea, where I live. I am a member of District 93, which is in Korea, and I've been a Toastmaster for, oh my gosh, 8 years now, which is not that long compared to, I'm sure, some people in this room at this moment. But I do have a lot to learn from you, and I hope to share my experiences with you as well. I hope that I can come see you all later this year. Hopefully the travel restrictions will lift and we'll be able to meet in person, and I'll get to see all of the wonderful things that you're going to do with your district this year. I hope that this year is a year of growth and opportunity for every single person in this room, and that when you are at the end of this year, June 30th of 2021, you're able to look back on the time you spent as district leaders, and you're able to look back with fond memories of good times, good memories, and see where you have come, how far you have come. Thank you again for having me today. I look forward to this meeting, to attending your training, and to seeing where you plan to take your team this year. And with that, I'd like to return the floor back to our district director-elect.
Thank you very much, Mercy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very happy to have you, and well, she will have a wonderful support for District 76. So well, let's be united and welcome her with a big hands again. All right, next is installation ceremony. Well, if we have an in-person meeting, well, all 76 participants gather. Well, that would be better to have a face-to-face and all members can recognize themselves. But well, we are conducting online, so we are a little bit having a small portion of installation ceremony. But we welcome all leaders, and the ceremony will be conducted by our district mentor and immediate past district director, Toastmaster Mashi Onbi. Let me welcome you with a big hand.
All right, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So I'm going to start with the installation ceremony for the upcoming leaders of District 76. Today we'll officially induct these new leaders, and I hope all of you will pledge to support them in this coming year. So first off, I would like to go over the introduction of first the administration manager, then the finance manager, and then the public relations managers, and then move on from there. So first, the administration manager. The administration manager is one who is responsible for maintaining the historical records of the district, recording and distributing the meeting minutes, and otherwise maintaining accurate, timely records of the district business. So in this case, the administration manager is, of course, the person whose responsibility for the memory of all the things that have happened in the district. So, Toastmaster Hirohiko Kashiwagi, will you commit to doing your best to support the team and to help the district fulfill its mission? Please respond. We will.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Moving on. Next is the finance manager. As the finance manager, you are tasked with the fiscal oversight and the management of the district. The finance manager works closely with the district director, the program quality director, and club growth director to ensure the district is making cost-effective decisions within policy that result in effective fiscal management. As usual, the finance manager should have some knowledge of accounting and be acquainted with the handling of the financial matters to make sure that everything is in order. So Toastmaster Kinshi Suzuki Will you commit to doing your best to support the team and to help fulfill the district's mission?
Yes, I will do.
Thank you. All right. Moving on, public relations. All right. So as the public relations manager, you are responsible for coordinating the publicity efforts in the district by establishing and maintaining lines of communication between the district and its members, as well as between the district and the public. You increase awareness of Toastmasters through all available media. So that means not just newspapers, television, but also, of course, social media as well. So, Toastmaster Chris Cooper, will you commit to doing your best to support your team and help district fulfill its mission?
Yes. Yes, I will, with pleasure.
Thank you. All right. So moving on will be the Club Growth Director, Saotomi Matoba, who is the incoming Club Growth Director for 2020-2021. As the Club Growth Director, you are responsible for all aspects of marketing, club building, and member and club retention efforts within the district. This includes an overall marketing strategy for the district, developing outreach and retention efforts with existing community and corporate clubs, and penetrating new markets. Additionally, the Club Growth Director supports challenged clubs and makes sure they go from struggling to distinguished. So together with your district team, you need to participate in various campaigns through the year to make sure that everyone is up to an excellent level. So, as the Club Growth Director, Saotomi Matoba, do you accept the duties of the office of Club Growth Director and pledge to do your best to serve the district and fulfill its mission?
Yes, I do.
Good. All right, moving on to the Club Quality Director. So the Club Quality Director is Naoki Yoshino, who will be the incoming Program Quality Director for 2020-21. As the Program Quality Director, you are responsible for all aspects of education and training within the district. This includes supporting quality club programming, promoting the Distinguished Club Program, and planning and executing the district conference. So, Toastmaster Naoki Yoshino, do you accept the duties of the Program Quality Director and pledge to do your best to serve the district and fulfill its mission?
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much. All right, and finally is the incoming district director, Yusuke Ohashi. As district director, you are responsible for conducting yourself in a way that embodies the Toastmasters value of integrity, respect, service, and excellence. As the district chief executive officer, you lead members in fostering strong clubs, achieving their goals, and fulfilling the district and Toastmasters international missions. Will you accept these responsibilities?
Yes, I do.
All right, thank you very much. Now, the last part, of course, will refer to the rest of the people who are attending this meeting. So I want to make sure that as you, all the members of the District Executive Committee, these people have been chosen and selected to the leadership positions and have responsibility to support them. Will you help the district team be successful? Please respond. We will. And of course, most people are silent, so they can't do it because it's online. So anyway, this concludes the installation ceremony for the incoming leaders of the District 76. Thank you all for your participation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yogi. Thank you so much. And we all are now officially installed as a district officer 2020 to 2021. Thank you very much. And let's enjoy our journey together. All right, next. Next is from Trio about district strategy and you. from now, well, only presenter will show our face to you. And well, we have a bunch of many presenters from each angle and each role. So please enjoy our new plan and strategy. Okay, now from my side, we have a three trio we call DD and PQD and CGD. We have Toastmaster Yoshino and Toastmaster Matoba, Program Quality Director, Club Growth Director, and I will be from now the district trio. And well, Program Quality Director will focusing on the membership experience, and Club Growth Director mainly focusing on club growth and marketing. Well, these functions are crucially important, and we will collaborating together, and our trio are not separate from you. We are connected to you, each role. So I like to make sure each link to everyone. And well, this director, PQD, and CGD role is like this. And from my side, what the purpose is and the strategy and game plan and how the purpose will be realized. Firstly, our district executive committee, now there is a red line. This executive committee constitutes from trio administration manager, finance manager, public relations manager, division directors, area directors, immediate past district directors. And we also have a senior officers here. So our district executive committee, today we will have a new plan or report or having a new kickoff. But the next time or next time, we will have a discussion or get approval that will be submitted to district council meetings that all clubs and VPE have the right to vote and were responsible for our full district organization. So, well, DEC meeting first is here, and we'll have the first kickoff. Now, even our story begins. Firstly, how do you map out your future? So, well, we learned about the leadership and communication, but that is not just focusing on the current improvement. So we have a goal, we have an aim, we have a vision, we have a dream. So how do you map out your future and how do you reach? Leaders are not born, they are made. Well, we hear that Toastmasters where leaders are made. So Toastmasters are made, not leaders are born. So, well, which means in the process, leaders learn everything from step by step to achieve, to realize the real goal. So what makes the leaders inspiring? Well, we have many elements, but in a nutshell, leadership is influence. Well, that's right, is we use in the TLI last year. But leadership is influence that we have many angles with bulletproof problem solving, with situational leadership, inspirational leadership, and communicating with care. So, we have many angles and many variations of leadership, pathways can offer experience. Yeah, we have 11 paths. Yeah, dynamic leadership, effective coaching, and visionary communication. That kind of path, totally different angle, elements, competency are listed in pathways. But ladies and gentlemen, imagine that. Just pathways change your experience. Just pathways will alter your future. Pathway is a tool, but experience or role or others trigger that will be needed for everyone. In Toastmasters, we have district officers, but experience or real as a district officer, we will have taking charge, leading your team, and unleashing your potential and your network. So, I'm sure you will enjoy the process of leadership, the process of new findings, and the process of, well, improvement of growth. So please just enjoy, and that is not real, maybe not real in just on pathways. We can build in and add the district officer experience that will contribute to yourself. Why district officer experience leverage your career? Big engagement and big impact. So there is a growth transformation. Our growth is based on new clubs building and membership and distinguished clubs. Well, make sure the quality is better. And you, as an area director or division director, drive the new clubs building and membership growth and distinguished clubs. Well, those kind of matching and driver that will have a more big engagement. If there is no big engagement, or if there's no good communication, well, that there will be no impact of our growth. Now we have a full-fledged team. Well, like a senior officer will explain detail about, well, for this angle. So we have a full-fledged team to support you, to support in district way. But for each club growth, for each club's members growth, and ensure the club quality, that is you are a big driver for all organizations in your district. Imagine, well, I understand area director, division director is a big driver, but big engagement, big impact. I'm sure you will enjoy the process and enjoy the engagement and enjoy the impact. So that kind of elements that is really important for our growth transformation. Here, so we call growth master experience. You will have a big confidence by remarkable success and engagement, better and high level overview of project. So here's a couple of things that I like to contribute further in strategically to make your area director or divisional director's experience much, much richer. And enjoy your growth master's experience. And this is our journey. Only 1 year we have time to impact. The only one short time, let's enjoy a fantastic growth moment together, and let's have a good, wonderful, and splendid year together. 少しだけ日本語でも補足いたします。リーダーシップとかですね、それでパスウェイズ、トーストマスターのプログラムっていうので学べることって非常に多いです。なんですけど、実際そのリアルに何かプロジェクトを進めて成果を出していくとか、いろいろな対立だとか、いろいろな課題がありながらも、それを乗り越えてチームをリードしていって、成果を作っていくっていうものっていうのはですね、やっぱりこのディストリクトオフィサーの経験が一番やっぱり本質的に学べるものは大きいなというのを思ってます。そこは私がですね、もう最初からエリアディレクターやっている時からですね、感じているところではあるんですけど、これをやっぱりよりいかに皆さんに還元できるかっていうのに突き詰めてですね、今年1年はやらせていただくことに思ってます。で、ディストリクトオフィサーとしてですね、基本的にはやっぱりクラブとしての目線ではなくて、ディストリクトっていう単位で見ていくと。新しいクラブを作る、メンバーシップを獲得する、ディスティングイッシュクラブを増やす。これって自然に何も誰もしなかったら動くわけないんですね。全く動くわけなくて、これってやっぱり今ある状態っていうのをより活性化し、これによってインパクトを生むっていうには相当一番下に書いてあるエンゲージメントが必要なんですね。皆さんのお力でよりこういうふうなビジョンでここまで高めていこうとか、よりいろいろなですね、今までネットワークがなかったところをネットワークを作っていって、さらにその組織として盛り上げていくっていうようなプロセスがですね、非常に重要になってきます。 で、そのビッグエンゲージメント、ビッグインパクト、このエンゲージメントをどうやって作れるかっていうのに本当にかかっていると思います。で、ここが一番こうコミュニケーションとかリーダーシップっていう意味では非常に重要になってくるところです。で、なので、ちょっと今回ですね、いろいろな観点でそれぞれシニアオフィサーの皆さんからですね、お話しいただきますけど、今回、グロースマスターって言葉を作りました。で、いわゆる組織が成長するっていうものっていうのは並大抵にはいかないんですよ。で、何かこう相手に対してエンゲージメントをしっかり生ませて、しっかり相手が腹落ちしてやらされ感ではなくて、これで明らかにいい方向に皆さんが向かっていくっていう状態を作るっていうのができると、こうやって圧倒的な自信になりますし、圧倒的にビジネスでも武器になってきますし、プロジェクトとかどんなことがあっても対応できるようになってくるんですね。で、ここをしっかりとやっぱり経験していただいてですね、ここでトーストマスターで学んだことっていうのを皆さんの普段の実生活の方でですね、生かしていただけるようなものにしていくと。ちょっと今までちょっとボランティア感が強かったところがあると思ってるんですけど、そこはそこでいいところはあるんですけど、いや、ここってもっともっと得られるものってあるんですね。で、そこは私自身が身をもって体感してますし、そこをしっかりですね、その果実を、それぞれ味わっていただくっていうのが私の使命だと思ってます。なので最終的には Your market value goes up。もっともっと皆さん自身のですね、価値を上げていくっていうところに希釈すればいいなというのを思っています。はい。というところで、私のパートですね、始めていきます。で、ミッション、それぞれ Fundamental, Strategy, Prioritize Issue, Emerging Leaders, Plan Goals and Goals and Recognition. So we will explain a little bit about the overview about whole sessions. And well, I have been Toastmasters since 2012, and well, 8 years from now. Well, there's a big change. For example, do you know what the graph means? Nobody knows. Well, this is my transformation. Well, I was young. I was, well, skinny. Well, bigger and bigger, and now it's bigger. So, well, this is my transformation and my body weight. Well, for 8 years, well, we have a totally different person. Well, not only just my body weight, but also, well, an engagement or interacting with many people. Well, my entry mission is about, first, is about ultimate high, but be a #1 growth masters in the world. Well, if you achieve something special, we learn a big thing. And attract and develop and excite and retain exceptional people. So you, as district officers, have a wonderful talent and great experience, and we will tailor and brush up, and I'm like you to enjoy our process. Help leaders make distinctive, lasting, and substantial improvements in their performance. So this is my and true missions to have change, big transformation, and have better organization District 76. And your mission, shine as an area director. The first, well, we will have a training and detailed experimentation data, but well, in our Toastmasters organization for growth, well, your mission as an area director is stipulated in district recognition program and achieving president distinguished area. Well, half of your clubs in your area achieve distinguished and plus net 1 club. We have only 1 year, but 1 year is the, well, remarkable achievement. And planning and stretching, and we have an area success plan, we have a club visit, and make sure that, well, your club operating much better. So you are like a consultant, and you will be a coach, and you will be a big supporter, and this is your big mission. Shine as an area director. This is a fundamental as we always use, and the strategy function. Our strategy function as a district, we will implement 8 big pillars strategy to make sure our growth in stable organization this year. We have an engagement program. As I explained, engagement is ultra important. Engagement, if you don't have an engage, well, that will be collapse. That will be no change. So, well, reward and recognition and full-fledged team and have more better communication between district and clubs, between area and trio, the division and trio. We have a huge potential to change. And we have an instrumental guidance that have best practices, the dashboard and enrich training. And this year we have an enrich training for you. Also, we have a COT and TLI, but we will also have a training for you. And club building and SWOT and produce and PR and global liaison and sales marketing and online presence. So each senior officer will explain detail about for each function, but well, these kind of elements that is quite new to our district, but very important that will impact our Toastmasters activities. So emerging leaders, well, I will discuss about emerging leaders criteria and strategy in DOT in the afternoon, but direction, design, relationships, self, and process. Well, this kind of framework we like to share in detail. Our target goals. So number is very important to monitor and manage. Well, if we have a quite hard work, but the retain, the number is not so linked, well, I think we need to change the priority of the way we do. So, well, our success is confirmed and proved by the number. That is a way of every business or every organization, even in Toastmasters. And target the goal on the 3 frameworks: paid clubs, payment, and distinguished clubs. We have a new club spawn and payment is big and distinguished clubs are well confirmed. So, last year, this is the last year's planning result. Well, our district mentor, Matthew Omby, had a wonderful leadership, and we will have a very high change from previous year. We were supposed to have a 220, but at least, we have a 215, and plus 16 clubs. That was fabulous. And but membership, there is some a bit problems that we need to change right now. And our target is about target and stretch. The target is the baseline that we would like to achieve: the paid club plus 18 clubs, payment plus 749 payments, and distinguished clubs 55 clubs. So, the club growth, as I explained here, we have a smelly distinguished and membership payment. And I'd like to explain a little bit about membership. Well, half of club have less than 20 members. Well, this is a set of all clubs members. Well, as below, minus 10, which means a club who have less than 10 members. 11 to 15, 16 to 20, 21 to 25. So that is a number of members in each club. And the half of clubs have less than 20 members. So there is a big gap. If you have some ads that all clubs who have less than 20 members up to 20 members, like chartering, we have a plus 1,000 members. Or we have now 215 clubs. If you have a plus 5, that would be plus around thousand. So well, this kind of, well, that's rough estimation. That is not current situation that there is some clubs that are suffering the survival, the club members loss. And well, if we have a huge potential in like red, we have a much big improvement. And well, CDD Satomi-san will explain about how we can achieve this. But in Distinguished Club, we will have at least 55% of clubs achieve Distinguished. So, well, this kind of just a number, but well, how do you evaluate the healthiness of each club or of each district? Well, that is one criteria, and how to diagnose, how to see the improvement. Well, this is just a framework. So the number itself is not so important, but well, to achieve the number, how we can implement actions, and how we can engage further. So, well, this kind of, the number is also goal, and I would like you to, all area directors, achieve President Distinguished Area. President Distinguished Area, as I said, well, half of your club achieve Distinguished, and plus one club during your term. So, well, this is very high priority, and well, CGD or trio or CGD team is supporting, will be supporting to all of area directors, living directors, and all the clubs. But well, this is your mission to achieve this. How we can achieve that, how we can, well, have a more huge improvement, that we can have a huge discussion. That is a good process and good refined improvement path to achieve our big growth. So, well, after that, well, in this session, how we can contribute our senior officers and our trio to you, and your area directors will achieve this. Well, we will unite it together to achieve a really high goal. So, area directors, you are the frontline leaders, and you are the real leaders. And division directors and area directors training, we will be implemented further, and senior officer and trio, each strategy, please enjoy and imagine that you will achieve the fantastic President Distinguished Area in your term. That will be really well, excellent. And all districts and all clubs and all areas in the world have the same criteria, the same condition, and your leadership can be measured one big, distinguished criteria. So, well, this is not your only job, but we can collaborate together to achieve this. That is one major point that we would like to make. So, recognition part, we will have two recognition from my side, and PQD and CGD have a big award. Well, recognition is very important. That encourage many members, many team to achieve and be competitive and to achieve more higher level. And I will have two big awards. One is Growth Accelerator Awards and Growth Leaders Awards. So Growth Accelerator Leaders Awards, this is for clubs, and we have an official membership award, and clubs who won all three awards and President Distinguished Club before April, and conduct at least 2 joint meetings and at least 2 members registered as a sponsor, mentor, coach, and net plus 5 members by January 21st. So, well, this is just one example, but well, we should recognize that these kind of big achievement and share the knowledge and share the same path together. This is for area directors. So, well, net club growth for 1 by end of the December, and at the end of the December, presentation area on or before April 30th, and share your mid-year analysis of your area success plan and sponsor, mentor, or coach. So detail will be explained and well in shortly, but this kind of recognition will make it so important that this kind of recognition that growth award and growth leaders, that should be our big drivers to our success. So now let's go on to the introduction of district full-fledged team. So, well, today we have a division director's report from each division, but at this moment we have a senior officers from each certain role, and based on this 8, our strategy and function. And our full-fledged team will have an I and PQD and CCD are responsible for engagement program and instrumental guidance, how you can achieve the goal effectively. That is our goal, our mission. And we have a administration manager, finance manager, and online logistic manager that will help you in the way of administrative. On the right, there is an integrative. Integrative means IT directors, global liaison manager, and webmaster that will support not only just CGD or PQD or DD or division directors. They will have their own team, and IT directors support in every aspect in the aspect of IT, and global liaison will handle how we can make or this is more global. That will be explained in data from manager. And webmaster will encourage existing members and new members to watch the website, watch our district owned website, and how we can attract more. And producers, and we have a public relation manager and evangelist. And digital marketing, we have an integrated ad manager. Well, they are specialists. They are all specialists that will make more district much more interesting and much more bigger and better. So these kind of supporters we have, and DD and PQD, CZD will have an engagement, instrumental guidance, and every single support for your areas and divisions achievement. Okay, so overall, my big words to you is about we have a specialist team, and we have a wonderful leaders for every area directors and division directors, and we have a same goal, and we enjoy the process, how we can go beyond the basic level, go beyond the normal growth. We achieve the highest and most impressive growth together. And through the kind of experience that we see the big change, we learn many things, and we have more opportunity to have the leadership chance, and we enjoy and the process together. We will have a wonderful moment, only 1 year to have an impact. It's very short, but we can go further together. So overall, let's enjoy and let's go further. From my side, this is the end, and from PQD and CCD, and each senior officers will explain the expertise perspective plan and mission. Now, ladies and gentlemen, next agenda is about PQD program quality strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, join me welcoming PQD Naoki Yoshino with a big hands.
Thank you for introduction, Toastmaster Ohashi. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Naoki Yoshino. I'm honored to be Program Quality Director in this term. I was born in Hokkaido, and today I'm attending this meeting from Okinawa. And before the presentation, I just wanted to relax yourself. And if you have a chance to visit Okinawa, please feel free to contact with me. Firstly, let me introduce myself. In 2011, I was transferred to Hong Kong, but even 3 years after, I couldn't communicate with my colleagues in English. That's why in 2014, I joined Toastmasters in Hong Kong to simply improve my English skills, but it gave me more than that. And after that, I was transferred to India and joined Pink City Toastmasters Club and became Vice President Education and the President. I learned basics of Toastmasters in India. 3 years ago, I came back to Japan and became Area Director, Division Director, and honored to be Program Quality Director in this year. My responsibility as Program Quality Director is to realize Toastmasters' mission and Toastmasters' international brand promise, empowering individuals through personal and professional development. Let's build a better you. So I will try to make the personal growth to lead the organizational growth. ということで、1年経った時に自分が成長したなとか、すごくいい1年だったなっていうことを皆さんと一緒に感じられるように取り組んでいきたいと思います。そしてそれが大橋さんからもご説明あった通り、組織としての成長につながるっていうことがより大きな喜びとか成長の実感につながるというふうに考えています。Mainly, I'm responsible for educational goals, training programs, and speech contests. But at the same time, I will work together with Matoba-san and Ohashi-san and other senior officers to contribute to improve the membership growth and club growth. As you know, the Distinguished Club Program is an annual program running from July 1st through June 30. And as you can see from this slide, 7 goals are related to the education. Then, as you can see from this slide, 44% of clubs, now 45% of clubs achieved distinguished clubs. However, there are a big difference among divisions. So I need to work together with division directors and area directors and understand the background and support these clubs. Incidentally, blue color shows distinguished clubs and the red color shows non-distinguished clubs. And then, as you can see from this slide, the blue bar shows the club which have more than 20 members. And the red bar shows from 13 to 19. And the yellow color shows the club which have less than 12 members. And more than 50% of clubs don't have 20 members. This is the biggest challenge for us. But 85% of clubs achieved distinguished clubs if they have 20 members. So as program quality director, we'd like to aim to be smoothly distinguished club this medley distinguished district. So the number of base club is 215, and we need at least 119 clubs. So as of now, 100 clubs have more than 20 members. So we will try to make all 101 clubs to be distinguished clubs. In addition to that, we will support at least 34 clubs to increase the membership and become distinguished clubs. This is our organizational goal. As individual target, we'd like to encourage members to complete 2 levels from pathways per year. 実績を考えると、かなり高い目標設定になっているんですけれども、すでに101クラブが20人以上のメンバーがいると。それで、それ以外の34クラブを20人以上確保してディスティングィッシュクラブになるようにサポートしていくというのが組織としての一番大きな目標として掲げています。それからそれを支える上で個人のスピーチをするとかプロジェクトを進めるっていうことは非常に重要になってくるので、ターゲットとして2レベルですね、パスウェイで終わらせるということを目標に掲げています。ただもちろんトーストマスターズはセルフペーストプログラムということで、忙しいとかですね、何か事情があってゆっくり進めたいっていう方にその無理に何かをしろということではありません。ただやってみたいけれどもちょっと自信がないとか何かの不安でですねできないという方の背中をちょっと押して共に成長する機会とするという意味で2レベルっていうのを目標にして掲げています。例えばもし1年に1回しかスピーチしないっていうような状況だとなかなか成長を実感するっていうのは難しいことだと思いますので、失敗を恐れずに、みんながスピーチしたりとかプロジェクトを進められるような環境を作って共に成長するということで考えています。And this is the PQD basic concept. Better build a better you. Encourage members to enjoy delivering more speeches and make them feel their personal growth. And let's move on to the PQD actions. So to achieve the goal, we'd like to take 3 steps. The first step is to back to basics. Review basic Toastmasters manuals and analyze competent speakers' speeches. The second step is to stimulate members' interest by conducting the online educational events by the first-class speakers and coaches. The last step is to encourage members to take actions. So we will elaborate what we learned and encourage members to deliver more speeches and proceed with the project by utilizing these learnings. 最終的に質の例会をして個人個人が成長を実感していただくということを目標としています。そのために3つのステップっていうのを考えています。まず基本に立ち返ってマニュアルにどういうことが書いてあるかとか、じゃあ上手なスピーカーの人は何をしているのかというようなことを勉強すると。で、それにですね、刺激とか興味を持ってもらうっていうことで、一流のスピーカー、普段はなかなかお会いできないような世界の一流のスピーカーだったり、ディストリクトの76の経験のあるですね、そう経験豊富な方に講師になっていただいたりっていうことで、もちろん日本語だけではなく、英語のイベントも含めてですね、教育プログラムを用意していきたいと思っています。それから最後に、今、プログラムクオリティコミッティということで、集まっていただいているんですけれども、そういう場で、じゃあこれを学んだときにどういうふうに普段の学びに活かせるのかというところまで落とし込んで、実際のメンバーの活動にお役に立てればなというふうに考えています。So to take actions, we are focusing on 4 pillars, so which are experimental learning, self-paced program, peer feedback, and mentoring. So experimental learning, we will reinforce members' speaking skills. And secondly, a self-paced program, promote pathways. So from this year, we will use only pathways. So we'd like to support members to utilize pathways experience. And the third is peer feedback. So we will conduct the event or educational session to master effective evaluation. And last is mentoring, establish the mentoring system. Some clubs have the good mentoring system and others not. So we'd like to establish the system, including utilizing virtual mentor. And let's move on to the action plan. We will have online COT from July through August, and TLI will be held from December to January. And we will have speech contests in April or May. In addition to these basic activities, we will conduct online workshops 12 times per year. And after that, Program Quality Committee elaborate what we learned and how we can utilize this learning, including speeches, leadership, pathways program, and so on. And peer feedback, we will have the evaluation event in November. And last is mentoring system. We will understand the current status and implement the plan. ことで、まずアクションプランになるんですけれども、まず COT7 月から8月オンラインで全国展開します。それから TLI が12月1月、そしてスピーチコンテストという基本的な流れとなります。それに加えまして、エクスペリメンタルラーニングとセルフベースプログラムということで、オンラインワークショップを年に12回企画しています。その後で教育コンテンツとして学んだことをサマリーで作ってですね、ホームページに載せるなり、ビデオで上げるなりということで、メンバーの方の実際の活動にお役に立ちたいというふうに思っています。また論評についてですけれども、これは今プログラムクオリティコミッティの中で話し合いをしてますけれども、論評の力をつけようということでは皆さん賛成で、どういうイベントに形にするか、ベストエバリエーターみたいのを選ぶイベントにするのか、それとももっと違う形にするのか、ディビジョンとかエリアクラブの方にあまりなんていうんですかね、負担をかけすぎないというか、やらされてるっていう感じではなくて、みんなが納得してエバリエーションを高めるために一緒にできるようなイベントを企画して実行していきたいと思います。メンタリングシステムについても同様です。And we have already planned 2 events. One is online storytelling workshop by DTM Deepak Sharma. And next is Educate the Story Finder on 25th July. Please enjoy it. And as of now, 12 members have kindly agreed to join Program Quality Committee. And they are Toastmaster Kazuyuki Hosaka from Division A, Toastmaster Yuka Kishigami from Division G, Toastmaster Takako Shibata from Division D, Toastmaster Masayuki Tanaka from Division D, and Toastmaster Kazuma Iuka from Division E, Toastmaster Hideo Tenma from Division F, and Toastmaster Izumi Naramoto, Toastmaster Tomoko Uehira, Toastmaster Yuki Kobayashi from Division G, Toastmaster Yumiko Otsuka from Division H, Toastmaster Toshio Ishizuka from Division I, and Toastmaster Hirofumi Kawamoto, Division J. So we will work together and improve the event and program quality. So, and we are planning to set PQD hours. The first is double crown award. We have triple crown award already. So District 76 will have double crown awards. Any levels from pathways by 30th of April. And next is Club Award, Fantastic 5 Hours. The criteria is the club achieves 5 goals among 10 DCP goals by 31st December. And the last is Excellent Quality Club Award. Submit Moments of Truth by 31st December to area directors. Achieve President Distinguished Clubs by 31st of March. And a top 10 club with the highest education achievements. ということで、こういう追加のアワードを作ってですね、皆さんをエンカレッジしたいというふうに思っています。で、エクセレントクオリティクラブアワードについては、モーメンツ・オブ・トゥルースを入れてますけれども、やはりクラブの現状を確認したりとか、これからどうやって進めていくかっていうときに、モーメンツ・オブ・トゥルースっていうのは非常に役に立つツールだと思いますので、ぜひ活用していただけたらというふうに思っています。And in summary, I'd like to request all of you to do 3 things, model the way. So please proceed with pathways by yourself. And the next is to share the vision and the plan. So we have plan regarding the program quality and the club growth. So I'd like you to share our vision with club members. And lastly, actively participate in these activities. So I cannot do alone, of course. I don't have the answer. So we need to find the best answer together with all of district officers. ということで、まず皆さんが積極的にプログラムに参加していただく。それから今話していることをクラブのプレジデントとかですね、バイスプレジデントエデュケーションの方とシェアしていただく。最後にいろんなイベントとかアワードを企画していますので、そういうのに積極的に参加を呼びかけていただきたいというのがまず最初のお願いです。If everyone made a small difference, we would end up making a big difference in the world, wouldn't we? ということで、これIt's quoted from the book Move Mountains by Deepak Sharma ということで、一人一人ができることっていうのは限られていると思うんですけれども、小さい変化を一人一人が作っていくことで、ディストリクト全体がすごく大きな成長を遂げるんじゃないか。それがひいては個人にとっても有益じゃないかというふうに考えています。So, looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much for your attention. Back to you, Toastmaster 大橋。
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our program co-director, Naoki Yoshino. Now, let's go on to the next one. CD strategy and KPI. Please wait for a moment. Here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming our crowd growth director, Satomi Matoba, with a big hand.
Toastmaster Ohashi, thank you for your introduction. Good morning, everybody. Are you excited by the fantastic presentation by our DD and PQD? I am more nervous than excited, but I will do my best. My name is Satomi Matoba. I'm your Club Growth Director. Let me introduce me first. I am a contemporary artist and art teacher. I have been a Toastmaster for 17 years. In my life, I have lived in London for 6 years when I was younger. Then after that, I joined Toastmasters Club. So I learned leadership all through Toastmasters. I can see that myself is a leader made by Toastmasters. I took various roles, including the steering committee chair of Fall Conference in 2016. Through that challenge, I learned a lot. Now I'm living in Hiroshima, and I was born in Hiroshima. So I am not very familiar with metropolitan area, but I have so many friends and my peers who have been helping me. So I'm sure that I can serve for my purpose. So my responsibility as CGD is club building and membership building. And to fulfill my responsibility, I analyzed the current situation and I set my goal. As Toastmaster Ohashi said, we had a fantastic year in the area of club growth last year, but not so much in membership growth. And of course, my first priority is to grow membership. Look at the yellow box at the bottom. It shows our potential. In the area of club growth, we have already 18 prospective clubs and 17 club leads, which is the earlier stage than prospective club. And if all of them charters, then we will gain net 16% growth in club building, which is an amazing number because medley distinguished club requires only 8% growth. And look at the right side, the membership. If all 215 clubs achieve membership growth by 5 members, then altogether we can achieve the growth of 12.4%, which far exceeds the medley distinguished criteria of 8%. In fact, if 70% of our all 215 clubs achieve this goal, then only 70%, then we can get medley distinguished district. So of course, my goal is to achieve medley distinguished district. Then to achieve this goal, I have 3 strategies. 1, set a clear goal. 2, I create the club growth page on the District 76 website, which does not exist at the moment. 3, I support club supporters. By doing so, I believe that I can achieve these high goals. 皆さん、こんにちは。的場です。よろしくお願いします。私は3人の中で一番年上ですけれども、一番経験が浅いです。皆さんに近い存在だと思っています。精一杯頑張りますので、皆さん一緒に頑張っていきましょう。私は広島生まれ、広島育ちです。17年間のトーストマスターズ生活を通じて、リーダーシップを学んできました。クラブ担当ディレクターとしての使命は、クラブを増やすことと会員を増やすことです。私の今期のゴールは、スメドリー・ディスティングィッシュ・ディストリクトを達成することです。私たちのディストリクトは非常に高いポテンシャルを持っています。もし、現在ある18のプロスペクティブクラブと17の、それより若いクラブの赤ちゃんみたいなものが、 全部今年中にチャーターすれば、なんと 16% もの成長が見込めます。そして、もしすべての215のある私たちのクラブが、わずか5人会員数を増やすことができたら、私たちは 12.4% の成長を達成することになります。ですから、私は、スメドリー・ディスティングシュト・ディストリクトを目指していきたいと思います。で、この高い目標に達成するために3つのストラテジー、戦略があります。1つははっきりとしたゴールを設定すること。2つ目は、現在はあまり整っていないクラブグロース、クラブ成長のためのページをディストリクト76のウェブサイトに作ること。そして、クラブのサポーターであるエリアディレクターさんとか、クラブスポンサー、メンター、コーチなどの、クラブをサポートする人をサポートすることによって、この、高い目標を達成していきたいと思っています。では、具体的な、説明に入っていきたいと思います。Now, I would like to move on to more concrete plans. So this is my main strategy, which is called +5. It's a membership campaign in 2 categories. One category is for clubs over 13 membership. And the second category is for smaller clubs under 13 membership. So this is this campaign, +5 membership campaign, has 3 hours. First 5 hours will be given to the clubs which against net growth of 5 members by April 30. And the first 5 hours, first 5 clubs achieved net growth of 5 members. That is this criteria. And number 1 Growth Master Club Award. The criteria is top 10 clubs in net membership growth on April 30. Then I prepared a big prize for the first 5 awards and number 1 Growth Master Club Award. 先ほどから申し上げている、目標を達成するための一番の目玉の戦略は、キャンペーンを行うことです。+5というキャンペーンです。これは、クラブのメンバーを5人増やそうというキャンペーンです。で、2つの、グループに分かれて、争うというか、2つのグループにそれぞれ与えます。1つはメンバーが13人以上いるクラブ。もう1つはメンバーが12人以下の小さなクラブ。それぞれに対して、リコグニションをしていきたいと思います。で、メインは、+5アワードです。メンバーが5人増えたクラブに差し上げます。そしてそれを、最も早く達成した5つのクラブにもアワードを差し上げます。そして最も多く会員数を伸ばしたクラブにも差し上げます。これをリコグニションとして非常に覚えやすい+5を合言葉に皆さんで、ぜひとも、伸び悩んでいる会員数の、増加に取り組んでいきたいと思います。And another recognition is +1. This is for all areas. This will be given to the areas which gain club building and club rescue and do club rescues. So there are 4 hours for areas. The first one is +1 award. The criteria is 1 new club chartered by April 30th. Then Phoenix Award. The criteria is small club under 30 members achieved distinguished club. And Golden September Award. No net loss of membership at October membership renewal. This is very important. and #1 Growth Master Area Award, winningest of Area Awards in total. はい、そしてエリアに対しては、一つのエリアに一つの、健康なクラブを増やそうというキャンペーンを行います。プラス1アワード、一つ増えれば差し上げます。フェニックスアワード、これは10人以下の小さいクラブが、期末にディスティンギッシュクラブを達成すれば差し上げます。そして、ゴールデンセッテンバーアワードというのは、クラブのメンバーを増やすために非常に重要なステップである、10月の更新時に会員を減らさないということを達成したクラブに差し上げます。そして、以上の3つのアワードを最もたくさん獲得したエリアにアワードを差し上げます。Now, the second strategy, the web page. I already organized a CGD web team, and they already started working, and they designed this. This is the recognition page for the +1 campaign and +5 campaign and +1 campaign. Then the web page will include not only the award page, but resource list, a link to the resources to help your members to achieve these awards. And also, this is a big thing, but I want to open a help desk for club charter and rescue contact, for club charter and rescue. This is a kind of contact form for expert advice. はい、2番目の、ディストリクトのウェブサイトにクラブグロースのページを作るという戦略ですけれども、こちらはすでに私はチームを作りまして、動き始めています。皆さんがワクワクするような、表彰ページを作ります。そしてそれだけではなく、このアワードを達成するためのツールやリソースへのリンクがかかったリストを作ります。さらに、専門家のアドバイスが受けられるように窓口となるヘルプデスク、これはコンタクトフォームになると思うんですけれども、それを、設けていきたいと思っています。Now move on to the third strategy, support club supporters. This graph and chart, I will explain about it in the later training session. But basic idea is to enhance support for the area director, club sponsor, club mentor, and club coach. So in the Toastmaster Ohashi's presentation, big focus was on area director. And I guess some of you, the area directors, might have been a little bit overwhelmed. But don't worry, we will help you. Your division directors and my club growth committee is here to support you, area directors, and club sponsors, club mentors, and especially club coaches, which is somehow underdeveloped in this district yet. 3つ目ですけれども、クラブをサポートする方々をサポートするという戦略になります。エリアディレクターさん、クラブのスポンサー、メンター、クラブコーチの方々のサポートを手厚くしていきたいと思います。それぞれの役割については午後のトレーニングセッションで説明させていただきます。エリアディレクターの皆さんは先ほどの大橋さんのプレゼンでかなりエリアディレクターさんへの期待が大きかったので、ちょっと何と言いますか、大変そうだなと思っている方がいらっしゃるかもしれませんけれども、心配しないでください。皆さんのディビジョンディレクターも、トリオも皆さんを助けるために存在します。ですから、どうぞ安心してわからないことがあったら何でも質問してください。みんなで助け合って、ディストリクトをより良いものにしていきましょう。 具体的な施策としてはトレーニングとかガイダンスとか、さらにそれぞれの方の横のつながりですね。で、情報を共有する施策を何かしていきたいと思っています。So let me introduce my Club Growth Committee. Because I'm living in Hiroshima, so I have supporters in Tokyo area too. Let me explain this chart. So under me, Club Growth Director, there's 3 teams. One is Club Charter team, and Club Rescue team, and Club Growth webpage team. Then in each team, there is a corporate clubs team, and Tokyo Community Clubs team, and regional committee clubs team, and help desk advisors. So for corporate club support, I recruited Toastmaster Ichiro Naito, Nobuyuki Osugi, Toru Maruyama. And for Tokyo Community Clubs, Takako Shibata. And for regional community clubs, I do it by myself. And I'm still recruiting or looking for proper persons for help desk advisors. And for Club Growth webpage, the team members are Tai Fujimoto, Chika Hisamatsu, Tomomi Morimitsu. They worked together for the fall conference in 2016. And also, I have a group of Assistant Division Director Club Growth, who are for Division A, Erika Nakasato, Division B, Yuka Kishigami, who is a Division Director, C, Ichiro Naito, D, Toastmaster Masayuki Tanaka, Division Director, E, Kwan Chun-tae, Mr. Kwan Chun-tae, Division Director, and Ms. Yoshiko Sugita. And for F, Division Director, Toastmaster Yuki Uchida. G, Current Area Director, Toastmaster Kumiko Matsumoto. H, Toastmaster Hideo Imai. I, Maki Matsumoto, Division Director. J, Takashi Ito, Division Director. And Ms. Yuka Suzuki. So all of us will work together to support club supporters. お名前は省略させていただきます。日本語でご紹介するのは省略させていただきますけれども、このようなチーム構成で役割を担っていきたいと思っています。私が広島在住ですので、企業クラブ担当の方、首都圏のコミュニティクラブ担当の方、そして地方のクラブ担当の方をそれぞれ設けています。そして、それぞれがクラブのチャーターをクラブチャーターチームとしても、クラブレスキューチームとしても活動していきます。また、クラブグロースのウェブページを作る人たちは、こちらに書いたメンバーです。こちらにもチームを作りました。そして、アシスタントビジョンディレクターの方に、クラブグロースコミッティに入っていただいて、エリアディレクターの皆さんとつないでいただきつつ、エリアディレクターさんたちから上がってきた課題をみんなで話し合って、より良い解決方法を見つけていきたいと思っています。こちらの方が、年間スケジュールになります。こちらに関しましても、後ほどの、トレーニングセッションの中でより詳しくお話ししたいと思います。Let me explain about this annual schedule later in the training session. So, summary. We aim to achieve symmetrically distinct districts by adding 5 members to all clubs, by adding 1 healthy club to all areas, by providing tools and resources for membership and club building on the District 76 website, including a help desk for club charter and club rescue, by supporting area directors, club sponsors, mentors, and coaches. ということで、サマリーになりますけれども、 スメドリー・ディスティンギッシュド・クラブを獲得するという目標を、5人のメンバーをすべてのクラブで増やすということ。そして1つの健全なクラブをすべてのエリアに増やすということ。そして、ホームページを充実させるということ。そしてエリアディレクター、クラブスポンサー、メンター、そしてコーチの方々のサポートを手厚くしていくということ。それによって達成していきたいと思っています。So, please join me to let our clubs grow. ということで、この数字をぜひ覚えていただいて、一緒に私たちの大切なクラブを育ててまいりましょう。以上になります。
Ladies and gentlemen, Thank you very much, PQD Yoshino and Shijiri Matoba. So trio task is not just individual accomplishment that requires to derive values and personal satisfaction. So, well, our big trio has mapped out the big plan and detailed plan that you can engage with two of them. This is very important, and they have a team plan and schedule, and that we work together towards the big goal. 吉野さん、的場さん、どうもありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
トリオの中で一番最初に重要なですね、チームをしっかり作って、それぞれですね、実際に一人一人の達成だけではなくてですね、チーム全体でどういうふうな姿を目指していくのか、その上でどういうことをやっていくのか、でそれをさらにドライブかけていくには何をしていくのかっていう観点でですね、それぞれプレゼンいただいてですね、非常によくシンプルにまとまっていると思っております。ここでやっていること、我々はですね、しっかり突き詰めてですね、コミットしていきたいというふうに思っておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、楽しくやっていければなと思っております。Ladies and gentlemen, we have an intermission, 5 minutes. We will meet at 11:32. 皆さん、11時32分にまたお会いしましょう。5分間休憩します。
休憩の間に少しアナウンスさせてください。これからのセッションで日本語のみで説明される方が若干いらっしゃるかと思います。英語しかわからない方がいらっしゃいますので、その方々のためにですね、自動音声認識と翻訳を提供したいと思います。ただし、ご認識、ご変換とありますので、ぜひですね、編集にご協力をいただきたいと思っております。皆さんにですね、今これから UD トークというソフトの、公開されたトークの URL をチャット欄でお送りをいたします。UD トークというアプリを手元にご用意していただく必要はありますけれども、編集にもし参加いただける方がいらっしゃいましたら、ぜひご協力をいただきたいと思います。ちなみに字幕に関しては、Zoom のクローズドキャプションの機能を使って、Zoom 上に字幕を表示したいと思います。日本語でお話しいただいた内容を英語で翻訳した結果を表示をいたします。今ちょっと試しにやってみますね。このように私が日本語で話した内容というのを自動翻訳をして Zoom のクローズドキャプションに表示をします。この機能、Zoom 側でオン・オフは個人個人で設定できますので、どうぞ確認をしてみてください。日本語でお話しされる方は、私の準備のためにその時間を少しだけください。私は日本語で話をしますというふうに言っていただければ、僕の方で準備をいたします。以上です。
はい、酒井さんどうもありがとうございます。Just to share to non-Japanese native for upcoming senior officer strategies part, some presenter will give a presentation in Japanese. In your closed caption, in Zoom function, you can click and well, they can show the subtitle. The full transcript you can see. So please prefer for Japanese presentation. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now let's batten down to the senior officer strategy part. In this session, we have 6 speakers, 6 officers: PR manager, IT director, integrated advertising manager, webmaster, global liaison manager, and evangelist. And after that, we have announcement from administration manager, finance manager, and online logistics manager. So we are the core team to support the whole district from each function, each strategy that has a huge impact for each angle. And please enjoy and have the connection. If you have any questions, please have a type in chat and try to make sure 100% understanding that. The presentation time will be less than 3 minutes, so this will be limited, but please just enjoy and let's welcome you with a big hand. シニアオフィサーストラテジーのパートに入ります。シニアオフィサーの皆さんですね、今期ご一緒する皆様はですね、私がご依頼して、皆さん1人目の候補者でそれぞれ推薦させていただいてて、皆さんですね、快くストラテジーとですね、プランを作っていただきながら議論に乗ってですね、参加いただいている次第です。非常に心強い仲間が皆さんいますので、それぞれのですね、取り組みについてご説明できればなと思っております。First, PR manager, our public relation manager, Chris Cooper. Join me welcoming with a big hand.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. This morning, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of my plan for the next year and how you can get involved. Can I have the slides for the PR manager, please? Okay, it may take a couple of minutes to get that up and running. First of all, I'd like to say I'm very happy to be here this year. I think we've got an exciting team together. We're going to be trying a few different things this year. One of the things we will be doing is focusing more on YouTube and ways we can use that to get our message out and to promote your clubs. We're going to be having several things going on for that this year, and I will run through those briefly when they come up on the screen. Also, we're going to be trying some new ways of promoting. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here's a summary of the plan, and then I'll go into more details for you. So the first one was the YouTube promotion.
Sorry. 柏木さん、全画面になってないですね。外部ディスプレイとかもしつながれてるんであれば、そっちに移っちゃってませんか？
Just a minute, please.
Sorry.
Okay, this will be coming up very shortly. Sorry for the delay. And thank you all for joining us on this very wet and cloudy morning here in Tokyo.
Okay, let's go.
So as the PR manager this year, this is what I'm planning. Promote, promote, promote. How are we going to promote ourselves? One is YouTube channel promotion. I'll run through these and then I'll go through them in more detail. I want to increase our subscribers to the YouTube channel. We started off the year with a very small number, and I want to make this much, much larger. Increase to 10,000 if possible. I want to do weekly updates on the YouTube channel. And importantly for you and your areas and your divisions, we're going to have a YouTube promotion contest. Next, we'll have an interactive club map to help get your message out to people. For people who are non-Toastmasters who want to come to a club but don't know which one, this will make it easier. So I'll be reaching out to you to give me more information to promote the clubs. And finally, some workshops to help promote us and events in the regions as well as outside Tokyo. Next slide, please. So this is where we started the year at. 252 subscribers to our YouTube channel. It wasn't used very much. In the previous year, we had just one YouTube video uploaded in 12 months. We had a big jump in that when we had the District 76 International Contest online. So we quadrupled our subscribers to 985. Now I want to get that to 10,000. That's a big jump because we only have 5,000 members in District 76. So it's going to take a lot of promotion. Next slide, please. New content. What are we going to do? I'm going to aim for weekly updates on YouTube. I'll be reaching out to experienced Toastmasters and other people to come up with videos. And it doesn't have to be very long. It can be 2 or 3 minutes. And we want to have things that will help other members and get people more interested in Toastmasters. Next slide, please. The Club YouTube Promotion Contest. What is it? Well, you all have websites and they're used to get people interested in and come along and visit meetings. I'm going to try something visual as well. In this contest, we'll be making 2-minute videos of your club to promote your club, to say the best things about your club. You can have pieces of meetings, you can have interviews with your members. I will arrange a little training session for how you can come up with a video. And I will do an example one as well. So we'll have training on this, and this will may come later in the year around October time. The best videos will be updated to the district YouTube channel. Next page, please. We'll have an interactive club map. What is this? Well, it's basically a map of Japan, and people who are non-Toastmasters will be able to zoom in on a club and find out more about it. For example, if they want to search by a weekday club or area club, or clubs with DTMs, they can do this on this map. This map will also link to your home pages as well, so people can be directed there. What's the difference between this and what we do now? Now, people go to Google and search for clubs and they get a list of names, and then they have to click into every one and look for the details. This will be all in one place. Next, please. Workshops with the visiting experienced Toastmasters. Why is this a PR event? Well, I'm going to get experienced Toastmasters and see if we can get them to go out to the regions in Japan. So for example, if we have a club that has less than 20 members, we can organize a visit from an experienced Toastmaster for a workshop, and it can be a promotion event. You can use it to get non-Toastmasters coming to your club. So if you know clubs which are struggling with less than 20 members, those are the kind of places that I want to have these workshops. Next slide, please. What can you do to help? Yes. Ask not what Toastmasters can do for you, but what you can do for Toastmasters. Next, please. So I'll be reaching out for a YouTube video team. If you have no experience with videos, that's fine. We'll be looking for different roles, people to interview in Japanese and English, editors to edit the videos, curators to check and add content, and judges when we have the YouTube club contest. Next, please. For the interactive map, if anyone has any experience of working with databases or maps, please let me know. I'm not very good with IT, so I'm reaching out to you for your help. We'll also be doing questionnaires to ask clubs, what is your selling point? What's your charm point? We want to know, and I want to broadcast that to people. And people to help interact with clubs to keep the map up to date. Next, please. Workshop team. So who are we going to invite to these workshops? I'd like your input on that. I'd like you to tell me, who would you like to come to your club? What clubs would you like them to come to? And then when we do have it organized, we want to promote it to get non-Toastmasters there. So if you can promote it and get non-Toastmasters, then if you can help with that, please let me know. Next, please. That's the end of this one here. If you are interested, please reach out to me. I'm the PR manager. My name is Chris Cooper, and you can contact me at chriscoopertokyo@gmail.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, next senior officer, join me welcoming IT Director Kazuki Sakai with a big hand.
はい。このセッションはすいません。日本語でやらせていただきます。今期 IT ディレクターを務めさせていただきます、三鷹ビジネストーストマスターズクラブ所属前会長でした、酒井と申します。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。次お願いいたします。私の使命はですね、デジタルで人々の生活をあらゆる面でより方向に変化させることです。デジタルトランスフォーメーションを進めていくというのが私の使命です。皆さん、こんな課題に振り回されていませんか？ IT に詳しくないのに、個人の Google アカウントでいろいろやらなきゃいけなかったり、年度が変わって、いろいろな人に引き継がれ、もしくは放置され、時が経って、結果、誰が何を使っているかわからない。自分がどうしていいかわからない。次お願いします。今期 IT ストラテジーとして行う3つのことについて私からは説明させていただきます。1つ、G Suiteを組織として導入します。2つ、ディストリクトとしてSlackを試験導入いたします。そして3つ、先ほどお話のあったクリスと連携をしながら YouTube を徹底活用していきます。まず1つ目、G Suite の導入ですけれども、バラバラで個別の個人の Google アカウントを利用して今までメールをやり取りしたり、 Google グループスを使ったり、ドライブを使ったり、Google フォームを使ったり、皆様個人のアカウントであちこちにこれが散在しているというのが現状かと思っています。トーストマスターズジャパンがより一層強くなるために、コミュニケーションをきちんと、コミュニケーションの基盤をですね、きちんと確保して、我々の知見や経験、そういったものを次の世代に伝えていく必要があります。そのために、これからは組織としてここを管理していきたいというふうに考えています。そのために G Suite for Business を一部で導入いたします。次お願いいたします。2番目、Slack を試験導入します。すでにクラブ単位、エリア、ディビジョンとかで Slack の無料プランをご利用されている方々もいると聞いておりますけれども、ディストリクトとしてもシニアオフィサーの中で今のところ限定的に実証という形ではありますけれども、Slack を試験導入していきたいと思っています。すべてのコミュニケーションがこの Slack に集約されるといった形をとって、コミュニケーションがより迅速に、そしてどこに何があるかわからないということがないようなコミュニケーションをしていきたい。そのための基盤を作りたいというふうに思っています。次お願いいたします。3つ目が、クリスと一緒に進めていきたいと思っております。YouTube の徹底活用ですね。現時点でも毎週 YouTube ライブをやらせていただいています。木持さんと一緒に、僕自身も YouTube のチャンネルを持っているので、そのあたりの知見を生かさせていただきながらやらせていただいています。すでに今期ですね、ビデオエディターやこういったプロモーションをしたいということで、協力を申し出ていただいている方も4名いらっしゃいます。もっともっと大きなチームを作って、みんなでどんどん動画を作ってプロモートしていきたいなというふうに考えています。次お願いします。IT を活用してディストリクトの運用をもっと簡単にしていくというのが私自身の仕事だと思っています。IT はちょっと苦手だ、線を引きたい方、たくさんいらっしゃるかと思います。でももうこれからは IT を無視しては生きていけない時代になっていくと思います。僕が寄り添って皆さんを支援していきますので、ぜひ一緒に IT を活用してもっと簡単にディストリクトの運用を進めていく。一緒にやっていきましょう。以上です。
はい、ありがとうございました。続いて、Next, Integrated Advertising. We have Manager Arata Doi.
もしもし、聞こえてますでしょうか。
はい。
はい、改めまして、今期の、マーケティングの担当させていただいている土井新と申します。よろしくお願いいたします。
ビデオがまだついていない。
すみません、ちょっとビデオがですね、ちょっと、つながらないので、一旦このままでよろしいでしょうか。はい、すいません、お願いいたします。
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Arata Doi with a big hands.
じゃあ、日本語で話しますので、お願いいたします。はい、じゃあ次のページお願いいたします。はい、改めまして、土井新と申しまして、昨年度からデジタルマーケティングマネージャーということで、ウェブ広告等を活用したその会員獲得支援施策というのを行わせていただいております。で、今期はですね、よりさらに視点を広げて、総合広告宣伝マネージャーということで、より広い視点でのそのマーケティング、デジタルマーケティングというのを行っていくというのをいきたいというふうに考えております。はい、次お願いいたします。今期の目標というのをですね、こちらは昨年から引き続きなんですけれども、ウェブ広告、デジタルマーケティングを活用して、各クラブの会員獲得支援、クラブの会員を獲得するためのその支援施策というのを行っていきたいと思っています。では、その支援施策の、そうですね、効果の指標、どうやってその効果を測っていくかといったところで、こちら2つの指標として挙げさせていただきました。まず1つ目がですね、ゲストの訪問見込み客をクラブサイトへ誘導するといったところになります。こちらは、例えば、クラブの一覧ページ、クラブの紹介ページというのを作らせていただいてますけれども、そちらのページから各クラブのリンクをクリックした数、こちらをアップすることを目標にしています。 現状ですね、現在コロナの影響もあって、ちょっと少し下がっているんですけれども、現状ですね、1日70クリックぐらい、1日70人ぐらいがその全国の各クラブに訪問しているという状況ですね。これをそのデジタルマーケティング等を活用して、1日150クリックぐらいまで引き上げたいというふうに考えています。で、もう一点、こちらがですね、トーストマスターズのブランディング向上、認知拡大というのを図っていきます。やはりなかなかまだまだ日本では、そのトーストマスターズのことを知らないという人がやっぱり多いので、そこをよりたくさんの方々にトーストマスターズのことを知ってもらうというところを、支援策として行っていきたいと思います。こちらの測る指標としては、ディストリクト76ウェブサイトへの新規アクセス数のアップといったところを目標に掲げております。こちらが現在ですね、1日100人ぐらいが新規のアクセス数としてカウントできているんですけれども、こちらをその、デジタルマーケティングを活用して、1日250人程度まで引き上げていきたいなというふうに考えています。次のページをお願いいたします。はい。で、その実際の具体的な施策の内容といったところは3つの柱で考えておりまして、1つ目がそのウェブ広告ですね。こちらは今まで通りの、デジタルマーケティングの、Google 広告だったりとか、YouTube 広告、Facebook、リターゲティング広告といったところを行っていきます。で、2点目ですね。こちらはこの SNS ですね。で、これまで Facebook というのは、ディストリクト76でもかなりしっかりと活用できているんですけれども、Twitter だとか LinkedIn だとか、これから効果が期待できるその SNS というのがまだまだ活用できていない現状でありますので、そういったところの Twitter、LinkedIn といったところも、効果的に活用していきたいなというふうに考えております。で、もう一点、こちらが最後の施策として、3つ目の新しい施策になるんですけれども、インフルエンサーマーケティングというのを導入したいと思っています。で、こちら、後ほど具体的に説明させていただきますけれども、SNS での宣伝だとか、全国大会等のイベントへの招待、対談等の企画といったところを、いわゆるインフルエンサーという、いわゆる影響力の高い人々を活用して、そのマーケティングを行っていきたいと考えています。次のページをお願いいたします。施策の範囲としてですね、こちらカスタマージャーニーマップと言われる、ノントーストの方々が、認知トーストマスターズのことを知って、実際に会員になるまでの過程を、アイドマ理論に沿ってそのステップを切り分けたものになりますね。はい。で、こちらの中で次のページをお願いいたします。で、この中でデジタルマーケティング、私の方で担当させていただくのが、この認知、興味、関心といったところ、トーストマスターズのことをまず知ってもらう、興味を持つ、関心を持ってもらうといったところを主に私の方で担当させていただく予定になっております。次のページをお願いいたします。で、具体的な施策としては、例えば YouTube であれば、YouTube 広告ですね。これはトーストマスターズのプロモーション動画をもとに、6秒動画、30秒動画といった短い動画を使って、YouTube を見たときに、このトーストマスターズのことを興味を持ってもらうようにする施策になります。で、他にもそのウェブ広告であったりですとか、SNS を活用して、ユーザーのノントーストの方々にトーストマスターズって何だろうというふうに興味を持ってもらうような施策を行っていきたいと思っています。で、次のページをお願いいたします。で、先ほどちょっと挙げさせていただいたインフルエンサーマーケティングですね。こちら具体的にどういうものかというと、企業の商品だとかサービスの情報といったものを社会的に影響力を持つ人、いわゆるインフルエンサーを介して拡散して、認知度、興味、関心を向上させることを目的としたマーケティングになっています。今回これまでにない取り組みということで、こちら、今期やっていきたいと思っています。次のページお願いいたします。具体的などういうふうのどういった方々を活用するのか、どういった方々にご協力いただくのかといったところで、例えばスピーチとかプレゼン、リーダーシップなどに興味関心、親和性の高いフォロワーを持っているビジネスインフルエンサーの方々を、ご協力いただきたいなと思っておりまして、こちらがまだ決定ではないんですけれども、例えばというところ例を挙げさせていただくと、夏目武さんですとか、早川五味さん、あと YouTube で最近活躍されている、鴨頭さんといった、こういった方々にご協力いただいて、 トーストマスターズのことをより多くの方々に知ってもらうきっかけにしていきたいなというふうに考えております。具体的な施策というのがもう少し詰めた段階で、また次のデックなどで具体的な施策をご報告できるかと思いますので、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちいただければと思っております。以上です。
はい、ありがとうございました。柳さんでした。Next from Webmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Webmaster Takuji Hamano with a big hands.
Thank you for introduction. すみません、私のセッションも日本語でお願いします。はい、すみません。皆さん、こんにちは。今期 Webmaster を実施させていただきます、浜野と申します。はい、今回、Web のサイト施策についてご紹介させていただきたいと思います。次のページをお願いします。はい、今期の目標なんですけれども、まず会員向けコンテンツ情報発信強化というお話と、2つ目が会員クラブへの新規獲得の支援を実施するという、この2つの目標を考えております。1つ目の会員向けコンテンツ情報発信強化というところなんですけれども、先ほど話がありました通り、クラブグロースページっていうのを作成します。そして、また会員の皆さんがもうちょっと分かりやすいように、ちょっとコンテンツを整理していくというのを今期の目標として考えています。2つ目のクラブ会員への各クラブへの新規獲得支援というところなんですけれども、先ほどデジタルマーケティングの土井さんや、あとですね、クリスさんからのお話もあった通り、今期はですね、SNS やさまざまな広告を打っていくような形を考えていくので、そういったところのチームとの連携というのを考えております。はい、じゃあ、まず1つ目ですね。次のページお願いします。まず、コンテンツの整備を考えています。今期からですね、もう完全にパスウェイズへの移行という形になって、最新教育体系にちゃんと対応していこうというところと、コンテンツ切れというか、古いコンテンツのところについては、コンテンツ切れも結構多いので、ここは再整備していこうというふうに考えています。また、現時点でのトーストマスターズのホームページっていうのは、どうしてもトーストマスターズの会員向けになっていますので、ノントーストのメンバーでも分かるコンテンツっていうのを準備していこうと考えています。2つ目は、動線の見直しになっています。現在、ホームページを見ていただくとですね、メニュー階層がすごく複雑になっていて、どのページに行ったらいいのかわからないっていうのを新しいメンバーの方から聞くので、ここはちょっと整備をしようと考えています。その上で、各クラブのページ、先期皆さんにいろいろ作っていただいたページがございますので、なるべく各クラブのページに誘導しやすいような動線っていうのを作成したいと考えております。はい、ここまでがコンテンツの再整備というところの施策になっています。はい、次のページお願いします。2つ目はですね、コンテンツチームとの連携というふうに書かせていただいています。これまでお話聞いていただいたように、1つは YouTube を中心とした SNS、また Facebook もございますし、こういったところの誘導だとか、あと先ほど話のありました通り、ウェブ広告、こちらの方もですね、新たに強めていく。それで従来通りのメーリングリスト、ここをですね、ホームページの方に誘導し、そこからさまざまなクラブのページに誘導していくことで、クラブメンバーを増やしていきたいと思っています。こういった形のコンテンツチームと連携していくことで、もう少しリッチなホームページになっていくようなことを考えておりますので、こういったところの施策をどんどん強めて、今期のページをもっとリッチにしていきたいと思っています。はい、以上になります。次のページお願いします。はい、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。The next presenter, Global Liaison Manager, Yoshiko Kurisaki. Join me welcoming with a big hands.
Good morning, everyone. Let me present a global liaison plan in English. I am a global liaison manager, Yoshiko Kurisaki. Nice meeting you. Next, please. Let me introduce myself first. I joined in Toastmasters Club in Geneva, the Geneva International Toastmasters Club in Switzerland, 2015. Time flies. And then I moved back to Japan in 2018 and joined in Makuhari Bayside Toastmasters Club. Then this year, in 2020, I got competent communicator certificate. This means it took me 5 full years to accomplish the 10 speeches. It took me longer than I wanted, but I'm glad that I continue being a member of the Toastmasters Club. Next, please. Right. What the Global Liaison Manager is a new post started this year. And what do we want to achieve? The ideal status goes like this. Having the regular Toastmaster activities, framework the meeting, and then we remove the border. We freely across the border and exchange our resources. Next, please. Oh, this one. The ideal image of District 76 in 2000 XX will be like this. Next, please. Or more realistically, one of the regular meetings of Toastmasters Club in the area you are in could look like this in the future, but not maybe near future. Next slide, please. Our resources are the Toastmasters Club is simply borderless, and the online meetings allowed us to make it much easier. I'm sure many of you experienced that having a guest from other countries. Next, please. Right, the team, there are 7 people who are all volunteered to join in the Global Liaison team. Next, please. Where do we go from here? What the roadmap? We are starting from the scratch. We started in a small scale and grow it to be bigger and solid. We want to take advantage of our resources outside Global Liaison team, the members, areas, districts, and the senior officers. Next, please. Our work, we started working on the work plan. We want to start with the workshop in July, inviting the European champion of evaluation, John Zimmer, and I already started talking to him. He's happy to deliver evaluation training. His evaluation is fantastic, and I want you to enjoy how the evaluation goes at the European level. Then we also have plans in August, summer, October. Even in October, with the anniversary of the Toastmasters Club, we plan to organize a round-the-clock event involving the Toastmasters Club worldwide. And we always welcome the ideas. Next, please. This is John Zimmer. Next, please. Right. So our philosophy is everyone is our resources. Everyone is our resource. Global liaison team for you and by you. We also expect the cooperation with other officers like program managers, digital marketing managers, as well as quality directors and club growth directors, and of course, every division, area, and club. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The next presenter, we have an Evangelist. Join me welcoming Evangelist Honno Kimochi with big hands.
Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Can you hear my voice? Okay, okay. Okay, nice to meet you. My name is Kimochi. I'm the evangelist in this term, not an Evangelion, okay? Evangelist sounds like some religious person, like Christianity or something, but Toastmasters Club is not a religious community. All I can do is to promote Toastmasters Club and to enhance the Toastmasters Club's activities, okay? And I have no slides today, so please listen up carefully, okay? So all you can do, all you need to do during my speech is to remember one word, okay? One word, contact district director, contact the tutorial, contact the evangelist. It's me, okay? When you have some difficulty during your Toastmaster, while you are Toastmastering, you have some difficulty warming up your meeting. You might have some difficulty you're promoting your club. And you might have some difficulty getting some good feedback from your prospective guest. In such cases, just why don't you contact the district director? Why don't you contact the district tutorial? Why don't you contact me? Okay, I'm gonna be there anytime, anywhere to warm up your club, to lighten up your club as an evangelist. I have a lot of credit, especially warming up some demo meetings like Mizuho Toastmasters Club or Asteras Toastmasters Club. So if you have some help, why don't you contact me? That's what I want. I'd like you to keep in your mind. Okay. And plus, every weekend Toastmaster Ohashi and Toastmaster Sakai and I have been holding some events in live performance through YouTube channel. That is one of the evangelist tasks. So I'd like you to check the activity out. Okay, anyway, one word I'd like you to keep in your mind: contact district director, contact the trio, contact me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Very much, Evangelist. Now, all senior officers, thank you very much for your presentation. Well, we have the expertise and credibility and your intelligence. Wow, thank you very much for your all contribution. さて、この後、アナウンスメントですね。アナウンスメントと1年間のアニュアルスケジュールの方に入っていきます。一つだけ日本語で補足しますけども、今回シニアオフィサーの皆さんにですね、いろいろですね、専門性をそれぞれお持ちで、そのピカイチのですね、皆さんをユリトリ緑で集めて、今回ですね、チームを作らせていただいてます。で、これ結構私の一つのチャレンジでして、やはり一つ一つの領域っていうのが、もう思いっきりもう光ってる人、専門性が高い人っているんですよね。で、今回、エンゲージメントというか、もっと顔を見せて、もっともっと働きかけて、周りを巻き込んでいくっていう観点で考えたときに、やっぱりこの専門の機能ってものすごく重要なんですね。で、例えば YouTube 撮っても、もともとオンラインディストリートコンテストやるまでには、200人いなかったのが、あれだけでも1000人いくんですよね。で、それだけやっぱり、この接点っていうのは、やっぱり強くなるっていうのは、あれだけでも感じましたし、で、それだけやっぱりインタラクションを増やせば増やすほど必要になってくるのは、どういうものを訴えかけていくか、どういうふうな層に対してコンテンツを作っていくのかっていう話になっていきますので、そういったやっぱり一個一個のチームっていうのは必要になってきて、で、ただ一つのブランドデザインというか、やりたいこと、エンゲージメントを高めて、今回のディストリクトの目標に対して、進めていくんだっていうところは、ちゃんと整合性が合わせていかないと、もったいないんですよね。ミスマッチになってしまいます。なんで、今回の全体の構想に対して、皆さん本当にしっかり皆さんの全速力でですね、お力をお借りすることができていますので、このですね、シニアオフィサーの皆さん、お力を借りながらですね、さらに良いものを作っていければなというふうに思っております。はい。Next, we have a district annual schedule. Next slide, please. ひょっとしたらマーチがされてない感じですかね。お待ちください。While we are waiting, so could you proceed, administration manager, finance manager, online logistics manager? Could you have announcement from your both sides? 柏木さん、アナウンスメントを先に進めてください。
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Administration Manager Hirohiko Kashiwagi. Here I make an announcement about special gift for you. Here's your assumption of the district offices. We are preparing some gifts. First, business cards, pins, and ribbons will be given to all District 76 officers. I know that you will get as many as ribbons as the number of your belonging clubs. For senior officers, the badges will be presented. Unfortunately, these divisions and area directors are not the target. So if you want this one, please get a promotion on the next year. The details will be announced on the District 76 mailing list, and area directors will be informed by division directors. So here I know that the mailing list is received only except the executive officers. So if you have any questions, please contact me directly. Please look for our special gifts. Thank you for listening. That's all.
Thank you very much. Now, to be welcoming Finance Manager Kenshi Suzuki.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Kenshi Suzuki. I have 10 years experience in Toastmasters. Toastmaster friends call me just Kenshi because there are so many Suzukis in District 76. So money is not everything, but people cannot live without money. Likewise, district officer can't do anything without money, without finance. That's why it is important to reimburse your expense to finance manager. Please, next page. There are limited times. I only explain these 4 steps. You have to master these 4 steps, otherwise you can't receive you can't reimburse the money from financial manager. First steps, registration, 会計受付. Second, voucher. Third, evidence. And finally, mail to finance manager. In detail, explained later for the following PowerPoint, but PowerPoint plus voucher and evidence is attached in the other pages. So I'd like to explain, have another meeting for explaining detail. I'd like to ask Didi Ohashi. Oh, okay, Slacks 1, 2, 3 are in the Slack. Please check the Slacks. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. 今、専務マネージャーの鈴木さんからですね、お話ありましたけれども、詳細のステップはまた、詳細の資料とともにですね、ご説明いただくとしてですね、まずはこれから、会計受付から生産、領収書貼り付け、郵送という一連のプロセスに関してですね、運用が走っていきますので、ご確認ください。The next announcement, Online Logistic Manager. Join me welcoming Noriko Takiguchi with a big hands.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. I'm the Online Logistics Manager 2020 to 2021. And next, please. Thank you. We are currently accepting the applications of Zoom account of the next term from all clubs by June 30th. Next, please. Thank you. And now, about 70 clubs have applied that. And in the end of June, we will register the accounts and the email of invitation will be sent by the Zoom system. Next, please. And we hope that will be a help of clubs to hold their online meetings in the next term. Next, please. Thank you. So we hope the all clubs to hold their online meetings. Thank you very much.
This has been already announced to each club, and this is a status and the process sharing from our Yoriko Takiguchi. Thank you very much. Okay, now proceed buckling down to the annual schedule. And in the detailed annual schedule, I like to send in detailed version, but now this is a DEC and DCM version of it. And now we are in the DEC 1 and district officer training we do virtually. For the next DEC 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm now thinking we're conducting in person. Well, if there is some COVID-19 serious situation happens, well, that will be changed, or there's some budget limitations, they will be changed virtually. But I like to consider we meet up in person. We have a DEC 2 through DEC 5, and so DCM will be on virtually on September 13 Sunday. And so this is kind of DEC meeting is now today's attendees meeting, and DCM meeting is with club officers, with club president and VPEs. In the next DEC 2, we will have the budget approval and our strategy mapping plan in detail, and we will have established a committee in official. We have a district reformation committee for upcoming for DEC 2, and so this is very important for district. So please mark your calendar, and after the DEC, this will be distributed to you, and the next will be September 6th on Sunday. And for education, from PQD Yoshino-san mentioned about evaluation festival, this will be on the district level on November 29th. And we will have a TLI the next term for Toastmasters Leadership Institute that will be in person for each division from 2020 December 5th to January 30th. So this is just a timeline, and for the detail whole schedule will be distributed soon. So please mark your calendar for the next DEC and DCM and for education. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now we are on time and we have an intermission for lunchtime. We will meet up at 1 at Division Director Strategy and KPI, and please go back to here by 12:55. 1時からまたですね、再開してまいります。ランチ休憩を取りますので、12時55分にはこの場にお戻りください。で、視聴をされる形になりますので、ご飯を食べながら視聴いただいても全く問題ありませんので、はい、この場では、はい、皆さんのお時間の都合に合わせてですね、ご準備いただければなというふうに思っております。はい。それでは、ここでですね、45分の休憩に入りたいと思います。Thank you very much for joining, and Welcome back. Now, this is from each division directors. We have 10 divisions from A to J. Now, for the first division A director, Toastmaster Hiroshi-san Takada. Join me welcoming with a big hands.
Can I talk?
Yes, the file is sharing. Please wait
Now?
for-
Can I start?
柏木さん、資料の共有お願いします。
大丈夫です。資料共有さ、切っちゃいましたね。
Okay, join me welcoming again, Division A Director Hiroshi Takada with big hands.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for kindly introduction to me. I am Division A Director incoming terms. And my name is Hiroshi Takada. Usually, sometimes some members call me just a hero as a nickname. So if you don't mind, please call me Hero. Now, please, the next slide. Is it okay? Okay. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself and my Toastmasters journey. The 2013, I joined the Urawa Club. This is the Japanese club. And next year, I was president of it. And the next year, I joined the Musashi Urawa Toastmasters Club. This is English club because I wanted to learn English again from junior high school. And next year, I was area director, area 14. And the 2 years later, 2018年ですけれども、ディストリクト76の日本語スピーチコンテストで一等賞を取らせていただきました。ありがとうございます。This photo is the pose of the finishing that my speech. And in 2019, I joined the La Voce Toastmasters Club. This is the Italian club. Sadly, I'm not interested in Italian, although. And in 2020, I'll be a Division A director. The next slide, please. And I'd like to introduce my style of leadership in Division A is 鳴かぬならそういう種類のホトトギス。This comes from the famous 3 senryus in Japan's in the Middle Age of in Japan. 鳴かぬなら blah blah blah. This means each members has each characteristics, each skills, each personalities. I want to care of those skills, characteristics, and all of things they have. So my division ultimate goal is to improve their own characteristics. And you may know the Division A is the widest part of District 76. So one of the goal is to meet more than 5 other members, despite of the farther distance, because we have new technique in this year due to the coronavirus. And luckily, I have two assistant directors. One is プログラムクオリティディレクターとしての保坂さん。彼はこう言ってくださいました。一つ一つのクラブはですね、個性ある例会プログラムを作っていきましょう。それから一人一人のメンバーは自分たちのゴールをスローガンにして、オリジナルのスローガンでもってゴールを目指していきましょうと言ってくれています。Another assistant director, club membership growth director, Nakazato Erika. Erika told me the most important thing for Toastmasters brand is to highlight that brand image. So she said the next goal is to improve Toastmasters brand image and advantage of each club. And she promises to grow everything plus 10%. Now, this is the just starting of new term. Remember our goal, our style of Division A is 中野ならそういう種類のホトトギス. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Division A Director Takada. Going on to the next Division B Director. Join me welcoming Yuka Kishigami with a big hands.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Osashi, the District Director Ohashi-san. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry, but let me share two minutes brief. I'm speaking only my voice. I'm sorry, due to the web connection. First, let me share the brief introduction of myself in Toastmasters journey. I started Toastmasters journey in 2013, and from this, I took the club officers role, some club officers role, and I took area director and joined and built a new club in Kofu, and now I'm here. And next, please share my vision in this term from July. My vision is so simple, but I think it is important. My vision is enjoy growing together. I think, of course, the organization's growth is important, as many officers said, and also each member's growth is so important. So my top basic priority is, first one is each member's growth, and the second one is quality of club meeting, and the third point is connecting with weak tie. That is utilizing the connection within club and outside club, because there are many diversity, wonderful Toastmasters club within club and outside club. So let's utilizing this connection in order to enhance our skill, each member's skill, and enhance the power of club. And at first, let me suggest two small action as each member's level. As PQD Yoshino-san said, each member try to proceed 2 level pathways per term, and it is wonderful. And also, he said, Toastmaster is self-based program. It is an important point. So I suggest let's try and let's start from more than 1 level pathways per term, 1 level per term. Let's start from this small action. But small but important action, I think. And the second one is more than one action for other member per regular meeting as member. It's so simple, but it is important. And this repeating action made the club success and powerful, I think. So enjoy growing together continuously. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Excellent. Okay, next, Division C. Now, join me in welcoming Division C Director Daisuke Kishi.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Kishi, Division C Director from next term. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. As I mentioned in this slide, I joined Big Tree Toastmasters Club from 2015. This is Hitachi's corporate club. Since then, I became VPM, VPE, President, and area Director. Anyway, I would like to share the visions of Division C in the next slide. The visions are the first, revitalization of small clubs. Second, activation of corporate club. Third, popularization in Japan, Toastmasters. In order to achieve these visions, I have assigned 2 assistant directors. For club growth, Toastmasters Naito. For program qualities, Toastmasters Shibata. はい。改めまして皆さんこんにちは。ここからちょっと日本語でやらせていただきます。次期ディビジョン C ダイレクターの岸と申します。よろしくお願いします。ディビジョン C におけるビジョンは3つ。小規模クラブの活性化、企業クラブの活性化、そして日本でのトーストマスターズの認知度アップです。これを達成するために2人のアシスタントダイレクターをアサインしました。1人はクラブグロース、内藤さんです。内藤さんには企業クラブ並びに小規模クラブの直接的なサポートのほか、これらのクラブと成功しているクラブをつないで自主的な交流を行える環境づくりをしていきたいと考えております。次に、プログラムクオリティで柴田さん。柴田さんには、これらの活動をさらに個人レベル、クラブレベルで底上げをできるような施策を打っていきたいと考えております。具体的には COT の充実、DCP システムの再認識、さらにはディビジョン内での教育イベントの実施をしていきたいと考えております。これは今後エリアダイレクターの方と相談していきたいと考えております。で、最後にもう一つ、次期エリアダイレクターの方には改めて一つお願いをいたしました。エリアダイレクターというのは単年度単発という状況で、継続性という意味で言えばあまり成り立っていないというのが現状です。この点については非常にもったいないなと感じており、今回エリアダイレクターの方には、まず最初の半年でアシスタントエリアダイレクターを見つけてください。そして次の半年でそのアシスタントダイレクターと一緒に行動して、次年度につなげてほしいと先日の顔さでお願いをいたしました。そして、やはり一番重要なのはエリアダイレクター自身が楽しんでいただくことです。楽しんでいる人のところに人は集まります。ここに参加すると純粋に楽しい、やってよかったと祈りある一年にしたいと思いますので、何卒よろしくお願いします。はい、Thank you very much. 以上です。
Thank you very much. Excellent. Okay, the next Division D. Now we have Division D Director Masayuki Tanaka. Join me in welcoming with a big hand.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ohashi. I am the next Division Director Masayuki Tanaka. Some Toastmasters called me as Mike. So next slide, please. So here is my story in Toastmasters, but who cares? Who cares the history of a 43 years old Osan's history? So I want to skip. But instead, I just want to say, I would like to introduce the quote, which describes me the most, is in the bottom. It is easier to ask forgiveness than it is to get permission. this means in Japanese, いちいち許可を求めるくらいだったらやってみて失敗したときに謝った方がいいんじゃないっていうことですね。So next, please. So here is my plan for Division D next year. So our ultimate goal is 30 clubs and 15 distinguished clubs and paid members with those methods. Do you think it is too much aggressive? I don't think so. I believe, yes, we can. So next slide, please. But do you remember my favorite quote in 2 slides before? If you remember, please raise your hand. Okay. Anyway, I can't see you. So next slide, please. My favorite quote is, it is easier to ask forgiveness than it is to get permission, by this Rear Admiral Grace Hopper. So next slide. So what I would like to say is, I didn't get permission from any of district senior officers like Okashi-san, Yoshino-san, Matuba-san for next couple of slides. So I will say, I'm sorry in advance. So next, please. So the slides back, this nice looking plan is fake news. I'm really sorry for it. Then what is my plan? So next please. Numbers don't matter. How many clubs we will have, how many membership growth don't matter. Because numbers don't inspire me. Numbers don't inspire me anything, so I don't follow numbers. So if I don't follow numbers, what I will do is in next slide. So this is a very famous Japanese old myth, Ame no Iwato, which is a story about the goddess of sun is hiding inside the deep cave and shuts the openings with the huge rocks. And as she was son of a goddess of the sun, the world became dark. Other gods try to open the door, but it fails. But once they have a party just in front of the rock and enjoying, and there is a lot of fun, then Amaterasu Omikami, the goddess of sun, is very curious why they are enjoying and opens the door. And then the world became shiny again. So this is the story, and we can use this method to increase our division, improve our divisions. For next slide, please. So let's make our every crowd meeting fun, interesting, and inspiring, insightful. Remember why you become a Toastmasters member and why you are still being a member. Because every meeting is fun, interesting, and inspiring, insightful. Even we have a noble motivation to become a Toastmasters member. If it is not fun, we will leave. So let's make every crowd meeting fun. Then move to the next slide. Then if we enjoy our meeting, then number will follow. Next. So let's make Division D delightful again. I believe, yes, we can. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, delightful Tanaka-san. Okay, going to the next. Excellent. Yeah, we have a Division E director, Gonjon Tae. Join me in welcoming with a big hand. You mute.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Tohashi. Hello, fellow district committee members. My name is Tae, the Division E elected. And for the next 3 minutes, I'm going to talk about the brief self-introduction, and then the division success plan, as well as the initial recognition for my team members. Next slide, please. First of all, let me briefly explain my Toastmasters career for the past 6 years. I joined the Mishima Pros Practice Club that time, back in 2014. And actually, yes, I'm from Malaysia. And I spent Japan for I'm living in Japan for more than 10 years, but I only found out about Toastmasters in 2014. And yes, joining the Mishima Perspective Club, I learned a lot, learned from zero, as well as working to get the club chartered. And 2 years later, I became the charter president. And a year later, I became the vice president of education in the same club. At the same year, I joined 2 additional clubs in Yokohama. The Yokohama Nihao to brush up my Chinese language, and also the Bashamichi Advanced Club to further expand my horizons in Toastmaster career. And a year later, I became the Area 56 director. And after involving in the district activities, I'm back to the club level management, doing the membership, doing the vice president membership. And last year, I started working with forming a new club, the One World Toastmasters, and thank God it got chartered early this year. And yes, and now I belong to the 4 club. And now I become the Division E director. Next slide, please. Oops, okay. About the Division E success plan, since this is Division E, we have to include a lot of E, the words with E's. I call this plan as an Excel for excitement. And first, about the division ultimate goal. Numbers will make everything clear. So I just put the numbers and the ultimate goals, which is to have more than 12 distinguished clubs out of 24 paid clubs right now, as well as +1 new clubs. And this is the most challenging part, which is to make sure that all clubs in Division E has more than 20 members, so that everyone has, every clubs are qualified to achieve the distinguished clubs. And in order to achieve this division ultimate goal, we have 2 parts: the program quality, which is to organize the exciting contests. And what makes Division E different from other divisions is we have the rookie contests every year that has been organized for many years. And I would like to keep that tradition. And also to hold the educational workshops, as well as the essential pathway clinics. Until now, especially this next term, we only have pathways for our education program. So I want to make sure that everyone get to know pathways clearly about how and what they should do to achieve the educational awards. And on the club membership growth, it is important to retain the existing member, as well as to offer the effective club support for those who are establishing the club, as well as the excessive marketing. Nothing is more wasteful when you are doing the excessive marketing, because you do more marketing, people will get more. So lastly, next slide. I would like to take this chance to do some initial recognition. My Division E council team, I have 2 assistant division director, Toastmaster Ioka and Toastmaster Sugita. They are both excellent Toastmasters, and I hope by together, everyone achieves more. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Now going to the next. Division F Director. We have Division F Director Yuki Uchida. Join me welcoming with a big hand.
Okay, thank you for introducing me. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. I'm Yuki Uchida, Division F Director for next term. Okay, next slide, please. はい。2012年に兵庫県の西宮トーストマスターズクラブに入会して、セクレタリー、プレジデント、それから VP と経験させていただいた後、前年度はエリア63ディレクターを担当させていただきました。では次のページお願いします。 ディビジョン F のプランなんですけれども、今現在、クラブ数が22、それからメンバー数が500、ディスティングイッシュクラブが12となっています。これを今期の終わりには、クラブ数25、メンバー数566、それからディスティングイッシュクラブを17まで増加させていきたいというふうに考えています。じゃあ、どうやってこの数字を目指していくかというところなんですけれども、メンバーの皆さんが、そしてクラブがたくさんの新しいことをアンコンシャスコンピテンス、意識しなくてもできちゃってるという状態にまでサポートしていくことが我々ディレクターの重要な役割だというふうに考えています。例えば、メンバーを増加させるという点において、コットの場であるとか、あるいはワークショップを設けて、こんなふうにやればいいんだよっていうノウハウを提供したとします。じゃあ、そこで知ったノウハウをメンバーの皆さんがクラブにそれを持ち帰って、一体どれだけクラブにちゃんと適用できているんでしょうかってことなんです。いいこと聞けたって一時的に気分が高揚するだけは全然意味がなくて、たった一つでもいいから実際にアクションを起こして少しでもクラブを変化させる。これが大事だというふうに思っています。メンバーの皆さん、そしてクラブがアンコンシャスインコンピテンス、知らないしできないという状態から最終的にはアンコンシャスコンピテンス、意識しなくてもできちゃっているという状態にまで行きつけるような仕掛けをたくさん作っていくこと、これをやっていきたいというふうに思っています。次のスライドお願いします。でも、どんな取り組みよりも大事なことがあると思っています。それはメンバーの一人一人が自分のクラブ大好きだって言えていることです。People will gather in places that look enjoyable. 口に出して言ってみましょうよ。文字に書いて伝えてみましょうよ。I love my club. 記憶に新しい最低7割、極力8割っていう言葉ありましたよね。これをもじって最低 every week、極力 every day。クラブメンバー全員がもし I love my club って言葉にする習慣を1年間続けたとしたならば、1年後そのクラブは激変してます。間違いない。I love my club。こういう言葉をメンバー全員が口ずさめるような楽しいディビジョンを作っていきたいというふうに考えています。以上です。ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございました。Thank you very much. Going to the next. Division G. Join me in welcoming Division G Director Akiyama with a big hand.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ohashi, for your introduction. And good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aki Yamane. Next slide, please. I first joined Toastmasters Club in 2014. The club was Aki Toastmasters Club in Hiroshima. And now I'm a member of 3 Toastmasters Club. And this is the first time to become a district officer as division director. The next slide, please. Thank you. Now, Division G consists of 15 clubs in Hiroshima, Okayama, and 4 prefectures in Shikoku. The gross membership is 320. The region of Division G is very wide, and it is difficult to meet other clubs members in person. The total population of these 6 prefectures is more than 8 million. So I think there should be many people who need Toastmasters activities, but still don't know the name of Toastmasters. This year, I want to improve inter-club and inter-area communication. Now we have a basis to do so, because now we became much comfortable with online technologies compared to few months before. Through these communications, I want to share and find more attractiveness of each club. And also, I want to find and nurture new leaders. I think what is the most important is to build the basis for sustainable club growth. Through these activities, I want to get 11% growth of membership, 11% of growth of club numbers, and 11% growth of DCP points, and 300% point of publicity of Toastmasters clubs in this region. So the total target growth of Division G is 333%. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, excellent. Next, here we go. Division H. We have Tomoko Maekawa for Division H Director. Join me in welcoming Tomoko Maekawa with a big hands.
Thank you very much for your introduction. And good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. I'm Tomoko Maekawa, Director of Division H, which is in Kyushu and Okinawa. I became a Toastmaster when Nagasaki Toastmaster Club was chartered in 2013. Since then, I've had to serve as President and VPE by turns because of the small membership. This year or next year, I'll be double cast of Division Director and President, Club President. The biggest weakness of Division H is also small membership. Out of 18 clubs, only 4 clubs have 20 members or more, and 50% have less than 12. From PQD Yoshino-san's graph, Division H won the infamous worst division in this field. On the other hand, all of the clubs that have 20 or more membership have achieved distinguished clubs. It means only if each club gets 5 new net members or maintain more than 20 members this year, all could be distinguished clubs. Being realistic and modest, I've set the goal of distinguished club. Sorry, next slide, please. So being realistic and modest, I've been set the goal of distinguished club to be 15 out of 18. Another weakness is the slow start of the pathways. In the half of the clubs in the Division H, no one has reached the level 1 yet. Therefore, I've also set more than 90% of the members in the Division H complete level 1 as a goal. Ultimately, 1 year from now, every member in our division will have felt progress in some fields and will have decided to continue to be a Toastmaster. These are the goals of Division H. Wow! It seems all first 5 awards from Matawa-san will come to Division H. I'm very excited. Thank you very much for your continuous cooperation in advance. Thank you.
Thank you very much. you very much, Division H Director Maikawa. Now going to the next. Division I. We have Division I Director Maki Matsumoto. Join me welcoming with a big hand.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I am Maki Matsumoto, the next term Division I Director. We are Division I as, yes, number 1. Thank you, Toastmaster Kashiwagi. And let me introduce myself. I have joined Toastmasters in 2011, the year of Great East Japan earthquake. Experienced several officer roles as area director, club coach, and Mizuho club mentor. There are a lot of things that I have learned here in Toastmaster, but learning many types of communication style is one of the greatest things I have learned. To communicate with people coming from many environments was irrepressible learning experiences for me. Here are ultimate goal for Division I. It's a very values, but we create more leaders, more members for more effective meetings. To accomplish these, we providing more enjoyable and valuable learning experiences. These are the indispensable things I thought, because I continue learning at Toastmasters because it was enjoyable. And I'm continuously learning Toastmasters club. I learned a lot. So maybe enjoy the meeting is most important things for everyone. Next, please. So this is the current status of the area from area 91 to 96. First, and the blue bar represent the base number of the membership in each area, and the burgundy bar represented the current membership as of June 1st. These are just the numbers, and you cannot put together and mentioning all together in areas, but as a whole, the numbers are decreasing in Division I. And this is synchronized situation with holding in Toastmasters in Japan, as CGD Matoba-san said. And we, Division I, promote and go forward to member acquisition. Next, please. So we create more leaders, but not a Superman. Good leader can be a good member because we are not just a group, we are a team. So please, next please. So I create the 4 core values for Division I. We are incredible, innovative, intrepid, invictus. So we have infinite possibilities as a whole. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Division Director Maki Matsumoto. Now, next, Division J. We have Division J Director Takashi Chado Ito.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, join me welcome.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for introduction. So I'm Takashi Ito. My nickname is Chad. I'm going to be a Division J Director from next term. So please, next slide, please. Okay. So this is my Toastmaster journey. I joined the Make Center Toastmasters Club September of 2017. And so I'm being a member of a Toastmasters Club for 2.5 years. So, okay, next, please. So this is a Division J current status. So as you can see Division J has 3 areas, and each area has 4 clubs. So, and also there are 2 prospective clubs. So area needs to have at least 4 clubs. So the challenging point is the number of clubs is very scarce. So this is a challenging point of Division J. So please, next slide, please. Thank you. So the ultimate goal is all clubs are not prospective. It is very simple, but it's a little bit challenging, but I'll do my best. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, I'd like to introduce my vision and the concept. My vision is joyful Division J. So I'd like to pursue joyful and exciting Division J. So I have 3 J concepts. First one is joyful mindset. It is to consider from a joyful mindset perspective. So joyful criteria, judgment criteria is joyful, and I like to try new ideas. The second one is joint people together. It is to value relationship with others. So I like to exchange information actively with each other. And also I like members to improve IT literacy. The third one is jumping to Japan. It is to expand Toastmasters to Japan. So I like to make Toastmasters known to the public. And also I like to share proactivity Toastmasters information with members. Please, next slide, please. So green portion is related to program quality, and whilst the yellow portion is related to club and membership growth. Okay. Next slide, please. So this is a final slide. So as I said, my vision is joyful. So it's very important, very simple. So without joyful, we cannot get a lot of people, and we cannot continue, and we cannot do our best. So lastly, so 日本語で楽しくないと人は楽しいところに人は集まりますし、その楽しくないと続けられないし、楽しくないと頑張れないというふうに思っているので、joyful というふうにしてます。Okay, so yeah, I'll do my best. So let's work together. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. Hello. Okay. 10 division directors, thank you very much again. Fantastic and fabulous presentation you made. Now, upcoming training session, our division director will present and have a discussion time. So yeah, please be waited for that. Well, so all division directors have a passionate and concrete plan. And all division directors are quite well observing well about each division and prioritize the issues that they will tackle. Well, excellent. And with your all area directors, we have excellent finest division directors together. Let's make it happen, and let's enjoy the joyful status. Thank you very much for that. And now, going to the new business. Well, this is a kickoff, so well, there may be no new businesses here, but is there any business? All right, hearing now, going to the ending remarks and adjournment. Before adjournment, I'd like to ask our region advisor, Merci, to have a message to all district officers.
Just a moment.
Yes. Hey! Now, ladies and gentlemen, join me welcoming again Merci Gunsley with a big hand.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me to attend your meeting this morning. I had such an amazing time getting to hear from all of your leaders, seeing what's going on in your district, and hearing about the plans that you have for the coming year. I want to especially highlight some things that I really enjoyed hearing about. From the club growth director, I'm so excited for this +5 membership campaign to develop clubs in Japan in District 76. I think that having members in our clubs is a great way to promote the quality. We need to have people. We need to be able to develop new leaders and to help empower our speakers, our members, to become better versions of themselves. And I think these club building and membership campaigns are really going to help do that. I loved hearing about some of the things that PQD Yoshino-san has in mind for recognition for our members, because of course we want to recognize when people do well, when people are accomplishing and achieving different things. And I really love this idea of big engagement equals big impact with our leaders. I think that as a leader, it's so important to be communicating and inspiring and helping to develop other people. I think Jack Welch said it the best. He said, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. But when you become a leader, success is about growing others. And that's what you're here to do. And that's what you're going to be doing for District 76 throughout the next year. District Director Yusuke Ohashi said that this year we have a short time. We only have 1 year to make an impact. But I think you're off to such a strong start with that. With the ability that you have to make an impact on the people in your district. And I'm so extremely excited to be getting to go on this journey with you all. So thank you so much for your inspiration. Thank you for stepping up to take these roles. It's going to be a long year. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a hard year too. We're coming back from a global pandemic. Parts of the world are still in the midst of us. They haven't even hit the worst part of it. We're going to be rebuilding this year, but think of it as an opportunity instead of a challenge. Look at it as a way to reimagine your areas, your divisions, and your district, and to really be able to reach out to people in ways that we haven't been able to before. Before COVID, I wouldn't have been able to attend your training today because it probably would have been in person and I wouldn't have been able to see all of you or interact with you on a somewhat limited level, but still we're here together. And this is a great opportunity to be able to reach out to all of the members of your district, to get to know why people are here, to understand why they stay in Toastmasters, and to see where they want to go in the future. I know that you will all have an amazing year. And when you hit the end of your year, because as I said, it's going to be a long year, but it's going to go by really fast. When you get to the end, when you're at this point next year, I hope that you can look back and you can see how far you've come, but not only yourselves, how far you've been able to bring other people with you. And I know that this is going to be an amazing experience for you all. Again, thank you so much for having me today. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to address your members. And I look forward to getting to know you more throughout this year. Back to you, District Director.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Massey. Thank you so much for your inspiring message. All right. Now, excellent. Well, this is the very first 2020-2021 District Executive Committee meeting. All senior officers, all division directors and trios and helpers, thank you so much. And area directors, now this is the start and let's enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, now this is the end of the meeting. Now our meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much. お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした。
これにて、デックミーティングは以上になります。さて、これからトレーニングの方に移っていくんですが、少し休憩挟みましょうね。ちょっと時間が、はい、皆さんの熱のあるプレゼンでですね、必要な分だけ、後ろに伸びてますけれども、終わりは、終了はですね、私の方で、調整してまいります。さて、順番を少し入れ替えさせていただきます。もともと私のパート、Gateway to Your Leadership Journey というものをですね、最初に持ってきていましたが、一番最後に持ってきてですね、これ結構、これから何回も皆さんのトレーニングということでですね、しっかり尽力してまいりたいと思っています。で、その Second Phase of Pathways, Basic Operation, Work Plan for Your Area Action、こっちの方がね、全体としては優先度が高いので、今日この場で確実に終わらせたいものというのを優先してまいります。で、今はですね、ウェビナーという形で、プレゼンター、今回初めて顔を合わせる人がほとんどですので、ウェビナーという形で、皆さん、埋もれてしまわないようにですね、プレゼンターだけを投影するという形で、 今回は今やっております。で、ここからはトレーニングに移りますので、皆さんがそれぞれご発声とですね、投影いただけるような状態にします。皆さんをパネリストに上げるという時間を少々いただきながらですね、この後、皆さんと顔を合わせながらですね、議論ができればなというふうに思っております。はい。で、ここまで扱わせていただいたものは、それぞれですね、ディストリクトの YouTube サイドの方よりですね、デックの中身は、全クラブに公開するという意味を込めてですね、共有していきます。どんどんエンゲージメントを増やしていくということと、トランスペアレントですね、とにかく透明にしていくということが非常に重要だと思っています。で、皆さん、ディビジョンできた皆さん、本当にですね、本当に綿密に計画いただいて、準備いただいています。で、話にもあった通り、やっぱりこれをいかに楽しめるかなんですよね。で、その楽しめる、今まであまりやったことないかもしれないけれども、ここの経験を通じて、間違いなく皆さんの経験になるようにですね、我々の方で作っていきますし、それを楽しめるようにね、うまくしていきたいと思いますし、なんかここを何らかのオブリゲーションを持って、義務感を持ってやるっていう話ではないので、そういうある意味でのボランティア精神ではなく、皆さんにとってのですね、しっかり貢献ができるようにしていきたいなと思ってますので、これからね、デック1をはじめとして、これから皆さんとですね、ご一緒するキックオフができたというふうに思っております。はい。それでは、2時からまたですね、トレーニングの方を開始してまいります。それまでにですね、皆さんをパネリストに変更する、変更であったりとかですね、ご準備の方をしてまいりますので、それぞれですね、お持ちいただければと思います。で、パネリストになったらそれぞれ、最初はオーディオを切っていただいても構いませんけれども、ビデオをオンにしていただいて結構ですので、はい、酒井さんの指示に従ってですね、ご準備いただければと思います。はい、それでは一時インターミッションを挟みます。どうもありがとうございました。